Hi, I'm Bob Balch with the That's Jesus channel, sitting here in San Francisco, California. My wife and I arrived a couple of days ago after spending almost a week up in the redwoods, and we saw a lot of enormous trees while we were there. On the last day there, we saw this a grove of trees called the Grove of Titans. It's this huge, enormous set of trees in the redwood forest here in California, and it got me thinking, what are some of the titans in my faith? What are the biggest pillars of my faith that cannot be moved? It's interesting to think about that. What should they be? Should they be things that are different than other Christians, or should it be things that pulls all Christians together? We've got these core pillars of our faith that should remain unmovable, unchanged forever and ever, like Jesus is the Son of God, like Jesus did come to die for us so that we could spend all of eternity with Him, like God has adopted us as children, things like the salvation that comes through Jesus alone. Those are titans in our faith and should never be modified or moved in any way. But there are other things that we as Christians, sometimes doctrines that we have as Christians, that we put into that category. This is a titan that cannot be moved, cannot be changed. Should we do that? I don't think so. I think the more we study, the more we dig into our faith, the more we dig into Scripture, the more we dig into the context of when it was written and how it was written and who it was written to. Some of those things that we grew up thinking, some of our doctrines will change. If they don't change, if you have had the same doctrines regarding every single aspect of your religious walk for the last 10, 20, 30, 40 years, if they have remained unchanged in every single way, shape, and form, that tells me one thing. Either you're perfect, or the only type of studying that you do is to reaffirm what you already believe, both of which have problems. Number one, you're not perfect. And number two, that's not the type of studying that we're called to do. We're called to study and grow. So if you haven't grown any and matured in your faith, think about that for a while. Hope you have a great day. Be blessed.